For the very first step, all you need are these three elements here. You need a big non-reactive bowl of some sort, not metal. You don't want the salt and vinegar to react to it, whatever. I'm doing 3 heads of Napa cabbage. I like to make as much as I can at a time because it's a fair amount of work. And then pickling, canning salt, or kosher salt, whichever one you prefer. I'm simply going to rinse this, quarter these, and then cut it in smaller pieces. And then we're going to put the salt with the cabbage, and we're going to let it set for 2 hours. Then we'll go on to the next step. This is the end of step 1. I didn't mention 1/3 of a cup of salt per head of Napa cabbage. And believe it or not, that was full to the top when I started. That's how much it shrinks down. So you need a huge container like this to get started, and then it does shrink. So on to step 2. It's a very simple process. This is the fermenting process of it. Simply fill this to the top of the cabbage with water. Make sure it's over the top of the cabbage. It's all there is to it. Now I'm going to let it ferment probably 4 to 6 hours. Some people like to ferment it a lot longer than that, but they say overnight even. But I'm just going to go 4 to 6 hours. I've done it that way before and it turned out really fine. So that we'll go on to step 2. And then we'll go to step 3 and I'll tell you all the goody ingredients that makes it so darn good. Okay, so once our kimchi or cabbage is fermented, we're going to add the magic that makes this so darn good. It really is. First of all, 2 teaspoons of sugar, plain white sugar, 3 teaspoons of minced ginger, 6 tablespoons of fish sauce. Now this is something that you may want to leave out. I love the fish flavor it adds to it. I think it's wonderful. Alright, 2 tablespoons of red cider vinegar. And I am going to use half of that jar of minced garlic. You can't have enough garlic, you know, from watching my videos. So I'm going to add at least half that jar. Alright, 2 bunches of green onions, 2 carrots shredded. Okay, well these are going to be cleaned and chopped, of course. And here's what really makes the magic. The sriracha hot sauce. I'm going to add a good cup. All these will go in together after we're done with the fermentation. By the way, sriracha is kind of an interesting note here. It comes from a local town in Thailand. Sriracha, 2 words. It's a local favorite, and that's where the name originated from. There's all the ingredients that you will need to make it wonderful kimchi. Alright, here we are with the final step. Sriracha kimchi. It's going to be wonderful. So this is marinated for 6 hours. Again, you can do overnight, longer, shorter, a little bit, whatever you want, however long you want to ferment it. So now it's time to add what I call the magic, what makes it really good. So we've got our garlic, our green onion, our ginger, our carrot, and we're going to dump it all in there. Now I also did thoroughly wash my hands because I'm not going to put a glove on. I'm just going to mix it up good. Always clean your hands really good whenever you're working with food. Here's our 2 tablespoons of sugar, our 2 tablespoons of red cider vinegar, our 6 tablespoons of fish sauce. Optional again. It does give it a really different fish flavor. If you don't like, leave it out. And now, why we call it sriracha sauce kimchi. I'm going to put at least a cup in here. I'm going to go 1/4 of this bottle anyhow. We're going to start there with that much. Should be pretty good. Now I'm just, again, going to just mix the heck out of it. Alright, I'm going to finish mixing that and I'll return and tell you how to store it. There it is, all mixed up. Looks and smells beautiful. Again, the longer it sets, the better it gets. So I'm going to put it in mason jars and I'll keep it stored in the refrigerator. Again, it stays quite a while in the refrigerator. Months really. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Now for the final test. That's good stuff. Till next time, Howie the Butcher. Don't know meat or kimchi, nor your meat man. I'd like to dedicate this video to a friend of mine that passed away way too young an age. He introduced me to it, and I've been loving it ever since, years ago. Thanks, Big Mo. Love you, miss you.